So my name is Gal Menkes,
Yeah.
and I'm part of Vegan Friendly, one of the leading organizations in Israel that promote vegan lifestyle.
Wow.
And this project you've just seen is called Through Their Eyes.
Yeah.
And the idea is to enable people to, maybe for their first time in their life, to see through the animal's eyes.
Wow.
And the results are just astonishing.
Well, one thing I like about it is you help them make the connection with food. So you show them the food and the waiter comes
That's
in,
true.
and then they see what the connection. They make that connection.
That's true, and that's something we're used to do every day, like going into a restaurant and just choose the dish with no thinking beyond that. And this time we actually give them like a deeper view about what's happening.
A very deep view, and it was like a production line the way it was set up here. So I think this is a very good design for other activists maybe to mimic in their town, and I think you guys are really leading the way here. So keep up the good work, brother.
Thank you. Thanks,
bro. Thanks, man.
Okay, so there's this like super clumsy waiter here. I'm in a restaurant. He's talking in Hebrew, so I don't know what he's saying, but he's basically like got his thing out. He's about to ask me what do I want to eat. And now the whole thing's paused and there's 3 screens that come up. Looks like we got chicken here. I don't know what that is, some sort of beef maybe. I don't know, is that eggs maybe? Let's find out what that is. So, all right, here we go. Just went black, boom. I'm in a, oh man. All right, so I'm in a chicken farm. I'm actually in a cage. Holy shit. So I'm in a cage. There's rows and rows of caged chickens, the white chickens, the broiler chickens. What the hell? Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm under the chickens. I'm like where all the shit is, and I can see them above me, like how they're living, man. It's like filthy. It's yuck.
How did that make you feel?
So you personally know about this whole session here?
What did you see on the camera?
I saw what I saw.
The animal. What happens to the animal when we eat them, or before we eat them, or?
Sorry, mate.
English
waiting
not-
for a mate. Sorry, mate. I'm waiting for a friend here, and we're gonna meet at a bar right now.
Okay.
So I'm not really comfortable
You don't want to
speaking about this subject.
Oh, we don't have to. No, that's fine.
Now I'm in a slaughterhouse. Whoa, okay, there's just blood everywhere. Like everywhere there is blood. Oh my God, there's a duck right here. So they're coming, there's like those cones, and so they get shoved in the cone so that their heads come out and then they get their throats slit.
What did you think of what you saw on there?
I think that it's a little bit too much, for people.
Yeah.
So I agree with people should know what they eating, and be more kind to animals.
Yeah.
But this is not the way to show it.
Okay.
Yes, I think so.
How do you show people what happens to animals without showing them?
You can show it, but if you say people before that they will see.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm imagining that I will took these VR beautiful glasses and we'll see the stars, or maybe these beautiful trees will be blooming, like this.
Wow. Yeah.
Because I really want to work with it, and I really, I have education in. I'm a film director, so I know how to do, and I would love to do very good and beautiful content for people, that maybe. Make people more kind, But I think this is not a really good way, because some people just let it, go through them. They don't will take it with them.
What about you? Would that make you change any of your habits, seeing what happens to animals, so we can eat them?
I'm not have no idea about vegan, okay?
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, I'm eating cheese and milk and stuff like this. So I can I can eat meat if my grandma cook for me, I cannot be evil to my grandma, okay? But I don't eat meat at all in my life, just because this is, I don't know, I don't like, okay?
It is filthy. Oh my God, man. They must have blurred that out because it's too much. But so the animals getting slaughtered around here, like they go in those cone things. There's a chicken that's fallen through or fallen out, and she's just like thrashing in this puddle full of blood. It's disgusting.
But I'm not like totally vegan.
Do you know why vegans are vegan? like with cheese and with eggs, and so you know what, in the dairy.
A lot of my friends are vegans or vegetarians or raw food, you know.
Yeah. What do you think happens in the dairy industry? Do you know? Like, what do you think happens to the cows for the dairy?
I understand, but you know what's what's the point of my speaking? Yeah, of my interview.
Your mate.
That the pressure is never good.
Yeah.
I think so.
How do you think we could create a big change to get people to stop being cruel to animals?
This is not easy. I think maybe we should
educate?
No, this is the old
Not
way.
educate. Not educate people. I mean, educate them on what happens.
We should.
Yeah.
I'm not argue with you now. Okay. I'm just interview for you. Make you better.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So we can, for example, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea, but it's like exprompt. Okay. That you see your brother. He's chicken, you know, like this. He metamorphosed on chicken. I don't know. This is a stupid example, but it will be maybe funny, you know, and maybe people will remember it. But now they had the same, but in 3D. Like we saw a lot of movies about cows, about chicken that dying, you know, and blood and everywhere. But people don't care.
Oh, really?
And 3D.
I do.
No,
it made me stop.
You want to take more people in it, right?
Yeah. I think this does. I think it does affect people. They think, because a lot of people, they don't see what happens to the animal beforehand, and when they see, they're like, "Wow, I didn't know that."
They just don't look at it, you know.
Yeah, they don't want to look at it. You mean?
This is not humanistic video. I don't want to watch it because there is a cows dying, but they continue to eat cows.
Some people. A lot of people, they would say, "Oh, this is happening because I'm eating the cows. Maybe I won't eat the cows. I can eat something else."
But this is just for few people. Yeah, from 10, 2 people will just be, you know, very feel bad from it.
So
like not because of animals dying, because of blood everywhere. They can be sick of it, you know, like.
Yeah. But let's just say we didn't show anyone, then those 2 people wouldn't stop eating them, and then we'd have 2 people still eating them. So like, if it's making some kind of difference, do you think we should continue doing it if it's a positive, if there's less cruelty because of it? We're trying to help animals, you know what I mean?
I think you should find another way to show it. Yeah, because this is cruel, you know, to show
it's cruel to the person, or cruel to the...
cruel to whatever, you know.
Okay.
It's just cruel.
So there's just, the chickens get shackled in these things where their feet just come through into these metal sliders so that they're stuck in there. And they're all just hanging there with their throats, like just blood dripping down off them. And they've been murdered, man. Some of them are still alive, some of them are still thrashing. This is just...
As a consumer, when we pay for meat and cheese and things like that, we pay for this to happen to animals, so we're kind of responsible. So do you think, like, we need, as consumers, we should know what we're responsible for, so we can say, I don't want to pay for that?
I really believe that we have another way, okay? Yeah. You can show to people better world, you know?
Better world.
Yeah, with the beautiful things, and maybe then people will start to be more kind to animal and
to
people.
Animals,
and people.
And people.
Not to show the
gruesome reality.
Not reality. This is just blood and murders. It's enough, you know.
It's what's happening.
Maybe some people even like it, you know.
Some people like it.
They will go and eat chicken just after your movie.
Maybe some.
Maybe.
But not you.
Maybe.
Hopefully not you.
Not me.
How about I give you some more information? Don't look at the gory stuff. I'll show you which one's the gory stuff. These 2 at the top, these 3 at the top are gory. These 2, health, environment, and this speech. Okay. There's one part in this speech he'll warn you. You can look away, but the rest of this speech is not gory. Okay. There's just 5 minutes. He'll tell you. He'll tell you when to look away. Okay. But if you do look away, and you still want to eat the animals, you should ask yourself, if it's not good enough to look at, why is it good enough to eat? It's a question.
Okay, guys,
it's a question.
Whatever. This is good.
Thank you.
But you can use it other way.
Thank you so much for your input. Thank you. Take care. Crazy.
It's just, when you do the VR, it's like you're actually in there, and so that's what really needs to happen. You need to feel like you're one of those animals. You need to put yourself in their situation so that you can comprehend you can ask yourself the question, how would I like it if this was me in here? You know, and by doing that, you can so much easier identify how wrong this is, how unjust this is, how unfair this is, and how much you would change places with anyone. This is the last place anybody wants to be, you know. And there's just these little chickens, man. Like these, you know, they're mothers, and they're just so gentle. Like, what are we doing? It's hard. It's so hard to do justice this issue because the words are so. The words you need don't do it justice. You talk about torture, you talk about mutilation and murder, and they're just words. Like, you have to really think about what those words actually mean.